And what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It is your boy Cheap Ludes, and I'm back with another gameplay video. Before we get started, if you are new to the channel, please subscribe. I'm trying to hit 1,000 subscribers. Please, at some point during 2K21's lifespan, obviously like and comment down below what you thought of everyone's draft. Who is your draft steals? Who did you think did well in the draft, and who did poorly? Cough, cough, bulls. So we're going to be doing a gameplay with the new NBA draft pack, Brandon Ingram. 96 offense, 83 defense, 6'7", 190. Relatively decent size for the small forward. Stats-wise, he's actually pretty good. 90 mid-range, 87 three-pointer, 85 driving dunks, pretty solid with 86 free throw. 86 ball handles, really good for a small forward. 79 block. His interior and perimeter defense could use a little work, but whatever. Offensive setting or offensive rebound is 78, which is pretty solid. His speed is 85, but I will say that he feels so much faster. 50 drive tendency, and with that long frame and long wingspan, he's going to be able to get to the basket relatively easy. Let's check some of his other tendencies that actually matter. Play discipline is 65, so he's actually going to follow plays a lot better than a lot of cards. Crash tendency, I wish it was a little higher. Pass intercept 50, wish it was a little higher. On ball steal 30. 65 shot contest is solid enough. Hall of Fame difficult shots, relentless finisher, contact finisher, quick first step, and volume shooter are all really, really good Hall of Fame badges at this stage. With gold catch and shoot, corner specialist, he has a lot of good gold finishing and defensive badges. He also has hot zone hunter. Silver badges aren't terrible. He has like space creator, flexible release, and he has that bronze range, which is, it's okay. Which can't be upgraded. He does have silver deadeye, which can be upgraded. You can give him a pretty good amount of playmaking and interior protection badges, in addition to like clamps, defensive leader, interceptor, and intimidator. I would recommend probably giving him intimidator and at least bronze clamps. Handles for days, tight handles, and implacable are all badges I recommend giving him as well. Wouldn't recommend giving him floor general, just because you're probably running a point guard with at least gold floor general at this stage in the game, so there's no point in wasting badges on that. His hot zones are actually pretty good. Oh, that jump shot is clean. Oh, yeah. I'm a big fan of Brandon Ingram's jump shot. Oh, look at that. Yeah, I like that. I like Brandon Ingram's jump shot a lot. I was a big fan of it last year. I honestly think that one of the most underrated cards in 2K20. And I think the only reason it was underrated was probably because it came out really, really late. But I think his Opal card from the NBA's Bat Packs was legitimately one of the most slept-on cards in the game. Oh yeah, Brandon Ingram's nice. He's nice. This card's actually going to be incredibly good, and if he dips below 100k, which I believe he probably will with the amount of people opening these packs, I think he'll be an absolute steal. And to be honest, he's probably going to be one of the only diamond cards outside of Monte, which shout out to Monte. He's going below 100k right now. If you don't have Monte Ellis, now is the time to go pick him up. His value is only going to increase. Not a crazy amount, but his value will increase within the next 3 or 4 days. So if you pick up some Montes for 80 or 90k, guarantee you'll be able to sell them for 100k in a few days. That being said, we are getting super packs on Wednesday, so, you know. But Brandon Ingram is nice. His jump shot is clean. Oh, his dribble moves are fast. I like these a lot. I'm not a big dribbler, too, so they're really easy to pull off, and they're lightning fast. He has those long arms. Ooh, his moving shot. Everything this card does is fast. Literally. Oh, yeah. Yup. Okay, I like this a lot. Go in. Bam. Okay. Yeah, his turnaround is lightning quick, too. It's going to be really hard to contest. He does have that gold quick first step. He does have that as well, but he has that gold difficult shots badge. So he's going to be able to hit running mid-ranges at a really high clip, possibly even some running threes. Running threes are a little bit sketchier. Like I said, I don't know what his next-gen badges are looking like, but if you are on next-gen, you're watching this video, if my man has sniper or circus threes or whatever badge allows step backs, he's going to be really good. I think this is legitimately going to be one of the most underrated cards in the game, period, for at least a little bit. Brandon Ingram gets no love in 2K. It's so weird. I don't understand it. So we're going to play some TTO real quick. We've already played a little bit, and I didn't record it. So, ooh, good steal by Brandon Ingram right there. And big dunks. My man is honestly kind of a... If you apply the defensive badges to him, he's kind of a 5-tool player. Like, he's got the size and the lateral quickness. He has like an 82 lateral quickness to go jump reads and get steals. And that's without applying any badges. Ooh. I love this jump shot. Like, I haven't applied any badges to him prior to playing the game. I try not to, just so you can get an actual, like, read as to how good the card is. So he's doing all this without upgraded Deadeye, without upgraded Flexible. Oh my good lord. Brandon Ingram. I like this card so much. This is probably one of my favorite. Him and Monte Ellis are probably my favorite cards that I've released this year. Like, I don't think it's particularly close. Cam Reddish should be pretty good too, but I'm not a huge fan of Paul George base, so I don't really think that it's going to be like a earth-shattering card for me. Yup, Brandon Ingram. Ooh, see, I should have hit that. He does have that Hall of Fame difficult shots badge, so he's going to be able to hit runners and leaners really well. Okay, Coutinho, that's cool. Just give up the ball. That's fine. Cole Anthony, get out of here. Is that Denny? Yeah, like, I'm not going to lie. I was in the draft stream last night, and I was, like, sitting there hoping that the Bulls didn't take Denny, and then we took someone worse than Denny. So now I just feel foolish. We should have just took Denny, dude. Like, God. I love my Bulls, man, but I hate their draft selections. We haven't made a good draft selection since Jimmy Butler, and that was totally on accident. That being said, people need to stop worshiping this guy from Denver. He got lucky with Jokic, alright? He's not a fucking oracle. Alright, rant over. I'm going to start talking about Brandon Ingram again. Anyways, Brandon Ingram seems to be one of the best small forwards in this game. That if he could play shooting guard, I think he literally would be an S-tier player. Like, I'm not kidding. That might be recency bias talking, but I really like this card. His jump shot is really wet. Of course, I missed one right there. He has very good badges, and you can add very good badges. I think a lot of people are going to sleep on this card because you can't upgrade his range extender. But honestly, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. And, like, depending on his next-gen badge situation, if he has, like, oh, all right, that was not what I meant to do there. If he has that or can get that sniper badge and you can give him, I don't know, circus threes or something like that. Obviously, you're not going to be able to give him deep threes, but if you can give him those badges, he will be an absolutely unstoppable card, at least in the short term, until we start getting consistent pink diamonds and opals and stuff. So I really like him. Are you just going to leave Coutinho Mobley open? All right, I need the XP anyway. All right, so we're playing some Unlimited now. We're down 6-2. It's not looking, like, incredibly great here, but I'm all right. I'm just getting warmed up with Brandon Ingram in a 5v5 setting, so it's, like, not that big of a deal. Oh, what up, Klay Thompson? God, I'm so sad what happened to Klay Thompson. Oh, yeah, don't leave me open like that. Splash. Brandon Ingram does work really well on a pick and pop scenario. He doesn't have... Does he have pick and popper? No. I think he might. He might have it in silver. But either way, he works really well in that pick and roll 3-point scenario, just because he's got that really fast jump shot. And he's got those long arms, so it's a little harder to contest his jump shots. Pretty much the opposite of what I was saying about... Oh, man, I don't even remember. Luka Doncic last night. How he has a very, very slow jumper. And I have watched some content creators do some videos on Luka today, and I am happy to see that more people were kind of recognizing that his jump shot was a little bit slower and saying that could be an issue, so that was really good to see. I'm a big Luka fan, but people kind of like go a little overboard with the Luka hype on 2K. Like, he's not really that good of a 2K player. Ooh, Brandon Ingram. Strong finisher, yeah. I mean, that lanky frame with that speed and those finishing badges, he is absolutely going to be a nightmare attacking the basket. Yeah, dude, I really like this card. Like, if you guys have watched my gameplay videos, it's not very often that I get really hyped on cards. Like, I'm probably the biggest Tracy McGrady fan that you'll ever meet, but even when the Tracy McGrady card came out, I was a little skeptical because he had, like, steady shooter and stuff like that, so he had some, like, knocks to his card. I can't really find anything wrong with Brandon Ingram, to be completely honest with you. He's really, really good. lack of defensive badges, but you can always just apply those if need be. And if you're playing in next gen, the lack of clamps and stuff like that isn't really that big of a deal. I guess the only knock would be probably how many badge slots he has. If he has less than 5 badge slots available, then that's going to be a kind of a problem. Just because there are some pretty crucial badges. But you can also just kind of tailor them to exactly what you need. So if you want him to have a little bit more of a defensive prowess because you operate with a point guard mostly, or one of your shooting guards, that's who your primary ball handlers are, and you don't really need that from Brandon Ingram. You just need him to be able to drive the lane and shoot open threes. Then yeah, I would just kind of fill him up with defensive badges and make him a little bit better. Basically make him like a less defensive but more offensive supplement for like a Paul George or something like that. But if you actually like the way he handles and the way he controls, God, I hate Zion so fucking much, dude. I would give him like tight handles for days, unpluckable, stuff like that. That way he can actually be one of your primary ball handlers. There we go, Draymond. Oh, miss. Good board, Timmy D. Brandon Ingram's getting the ball. Let's go. Drive in. Big dunks. I like his dunk package too. That's another thing I want to talk about because it's something that a lot of people don't really talk about when they do card reviews, is people's particular dunks and layup packages. Like Brandon Ingram's has a big man dunk package, which it sounds like that's not going to be like a very good thing for somebody like him, but it's actually really good. It basically just means that he's going to be doing a lot more what would be considered fundamental dunks. A lot of like one-handed tomahawks, a lot of just two-handed, just jump up, put downs. That's actually incredibly important because they're harder to block. Like those dunks are actually significantly harder to block in 2K than let's say like a windmill or like something like that. Like as you can see, he's just going to do a bunch of those. Those are one of the hardest dunks in the game to block. Especially when it comes to that animation, because that animation is very fast, so it only gives you like a split second to get up there and get a block off. It can be blocked, obviously. It's not unblockable like that weird like bounce dunk from 2K20 that you could do in 2K, or not 2K, but you could do in TTO. So it's not like that, but okay, if he hits this. All right, we're in the second quarter. I let the bench unit rock for a little bit. I was kind of feeling it. I'm trying to get this possess challenge done where like I play with 5 possess guys, but for whatever reason, every time I try to do this, the people just rage quit, so I can never get the challenge done. And it's like I'm not really that good at the game, and like so I don't really understand what the issue is here, but this is a tight game, so maybe I might finish it. It's possible. So we're up 4. Brandon Ingram has 17 points, 1 assist. Like I said, I haven't built him. It's really cool that you can upgrade badges this here. I do miss that because it allows you to build cards and kind of craft how you want them to play, which towards the end of the year doesn't really make a whole fucking lot of difference because they're just like 99 overalls that can do everything. But at this stage in the game, it does make a difference what you do with your team. Like what you need someone to be, you can make them be. There we go, Draymond. You'll notice I'm not using Josh Smith. I just been really feeling Draymond. Like Josh Smith is good and everything. I really like him. I don't regret locking in for him, but at the same time, what Draymond brings to my team is better for my team. He's a 3-and-D cone, essentially. And I don't really use Josh Smith for too much. There we go. That was actually a really good shot by him because he did see me swarm Klay Thompson on the outside, so shooting that mid-range with Curry was really smart. Oh, there we go. Good move. 19 points for Brandon Ingram. He's got 4 points from mid-range. I'm kind of switching up with him as much as possible. I'm going to try to shoot some threes, shoot some mid-ranges, drive the paint. Maybe if I get the opportunity, do a post move or two. It's not something that he's very good at, so let's go. Hit that. That 1% coverage, the dude was just in the area. Oof. So, remember when I was talking about Steph Curry and how I said that he's not a good card, and I know it's Steph Curry, but the base Steph Curry's not good? Hit that. There we go, 22 points. That's part of the reason that Steph Curry's not good. Just because he doesn't have those hot zones, man, he's going to miss a lot more of those open threes unless you green light it. So if you're money with Curry's release, The same issue with the Ruby Curry is he has better badges, but he doesn't have those hot zones, so that's kind of a huge issue. Zion Williamson, I will say, is the most annoying fucking card in this game. I hate him so much. I still stand firm that you should sell him right now because his value will never be higher. Ooh, I should have dished that to McGrady. That's a bad shot on my part. But I will say that Zion is incredibly good. So if you are trying to qualify for like 250K or whatever, having Zion is going to be a pretty good idea. Now, if you don't have Zion, you're going to need to find someone to guard Zion, which is kind of a problem. Like, Tim Duncan is big enough, but he's a little too slow to guard him. Brandon Ingram is big enough and he's fast enough, but he's a little bit small, so he's going to get bullied. There we go. And he doesn't have the defensive badges. Now, if you upgrade him all the way, that's probably a thing. If you have Josh Smith does really well at defending Zion. He's very similar body-wise. Yeah, he's fast enough. He's got good defensive badges. Draymond Green actually does a really, really good job of guarding Zion as well. Like, I'm playing badly, but Draymond plays incredibly good. So, wouldn't be a terrible idea if you have Draymond to use him against lineups that have Zion. Maybe just have him in your 3 bench slots just so you have him. There we go. Let's get back to Brandon Ingram. Okay. All right. That was just a poor CPU decision, but it's all good. We got a 4-point lead. 2 minutes left in the third, so probably just keep the starters in for a little bit. Good steal by Darren Williams right there. You know where the ball is going. Brandon Ingram, let's go. Fight through traffic. Pretty bad shot on my part, but rim running is broken, so I knew he was going to make that. 26 points. I'm going to try to go for 50. That's usually my benchmark because I'm not really that good. So if I can drop 50 points in an unlimited game with a card, that should tell you that the card's pretty good. Like, typically, at least offensively, you know. Like, if you watch some of the like comp dudes drop 50 with a card, like, you can't really guarantee that that card's good. They're just like pretty good at the game. I personally am not that good at the game. If you watch me stream in any way, shape, or form, like, you'll see that I'm not the greatest 2K player in the world. So if I'm over here dropping 50 bombs with a card, rest assured that that card is actually pretty decent. Brandon Ingram, let's go hit it. Nope. Good board by Timmy D. Yeah, Darren. Green lights. You know, it's funny that I'm greening with everyone but Brandon Ingram right now. It's the nerves, man. All right, let's throw in Grant Hill at shooting guard. Stevie Franchise. Surprised he didn't hit that. Where's my man at? There we go. Drive right in. Ooh. So if you noticed right there, his animation did actually trigger super early. I like Brandon Ingram a lot. If he's going for under 100K, I believe truly that he's one of the best value cards in this game at that point. There we go. I think he literally should be going for over 100K, but because he's a diamond and he's Brandon Ingram, for whatever reason, he'll be going for like 60, 50. I don't know why, but he is absolutely incredible. Oh, and we got the rage quit. So anyways, guys, that's the video. I definitely recommend getting Brandon Ingram if you can, if his price dictates. If his price around 50K, he's worth it. Other than that, please like, comment, and subscribe. Comment down below what you think of the draft last night. Check me out on Twitch, twitch.tv. It'll be in the description. And